Alright, I'm using this little webcam again and an old Windows laptop, which don't know how to use. I've been an Apple person for most of my life, so I'm a little out of my field with this thing, a little out of my league. But I thought, hey, we do another video. I think we're coming up on a month of doing this. I want to say I started around the 15th last year. I'll have to check. I'll put something in the description if this was the month anniversary. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I'm very happy with where I am with this channel. I'm pretty proud of myself just for like doing something every day. I've started to notice with me kind of like the secret to my creativity is just getting in a groove where like I feel like I have to do it because I used to write fan fiction, big surprise. And what really got me going there, and kept me motivated, was the fact that I like updated my fanfics every few days. Like I had a schedule. I had a very strict schedule. It was like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I had three different stories I was writing, and I'd update one a week. And so it was like my Star Wars fan fiction. I want to say updated on like Fridays. My Ninjago fanfiction was probably Monday. I honestly, I'm a little sad. I don't remember my full groove there, but that was the gist. That was the vibe. And I'm hoping to try to recreate that with some of my current projects because that really does keep me going. That tight schedule, even if no one like really watches because like or reads whatever, it's just having that going really helps me get in the groove. And I've seen that with this channel again because I just like do one a day and then just bam. I've been pretty consistent on that, and so it's been nice to remind myself that no, that does really work for me still. That's still kind of how my creative juices flow best. Um, so yeah, I plan to keep doing this pretty indefinitely. At some point, I would like to kind of shift up the vibe of the channel. Like I don't know, maybe a year in, I'll swap to doing more Let's Plays. I don't know. I don't really want this channel to be too strict of a thing. I kind of want it just to be what I feel like. But right now, this is what I feel like, and I'm not going to stop doing this unprompted because I think it's a good exercise for me. Uh, and at the very least, I can feel somewhat accomplished just knowing I got everything set up and I did a video. I have kind of shifted the I guess the equipment around. I'm trying to get used to using a computer a little more because I'm hoping to maybe get a MacBook or something soon. Um, and so I'm using this very old. Actually, I don't know why I was moving this. I think I'd still no. I'm gonna use whatever. I'm using this very old Windows laptop. I want to say it's like a 2016. Um, it works all right. Um, it's not it just, the battery sucks. And I don't like Windows, so I'm probably not gonna use this for too long. But until I can get a MacBook or something like that, I will be using this little thing. And so yeah, I don't know. I thought I might just I don't know. I'm feeling a little more like using this little setup right now. I don't know if I'll keep using this camera once I replace this setup, but that's where I am. I couldn't figure out how to get the microphone going through these earbuds. So I have no clue if this even sounds good. Um, but hey, if the video sucks, the video sucks. Well, I don't really care that much. Um, but yeah, so there we are. There we go. I don't know. It's kind of just an update video. I mean, like I said, I think we're like a month in. If we're not a month in, eh. But yeah, so far this channel has like exceeded my expectations. Just because you know, there were some videos that kind of popped off, and I was not expecting that. Just because like these are very unstructured. These like like I call these like garbage videos for a reason. It's like I don't really expect this to really be entertaining to a lot of people. And the point's not really for it to be entertaining. I just figure like, hey, if I make something cool and like popular in 20 years, this is something people might look back on and might be on an iceberg chart. So, you know, but yeah, I do hope to have some cool stuff coming out soon. That's not this. I'm still working on my web novel. That's coming along strong. because I'm hoping to have the first chapter out by the end of summer, and then I want to see if I can get into like a solid groove with it. It's gonna depend, and unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to fully commit to a schedule until I at least start the next school semester in fall. So, yeah. Unfortunately, things on that front, really a lot of the creative stuff will be pretty sporadic, or like at least just like the schedule will be unstable until I can find out what my fall schedule is going to be because I just don't know realistically what it's going to look like for me to do all the creative craft I'm doing right now on top of a full time course load. So we'll see, Um, but yeah, at least for now, I'm enjoying doing this stuff. Um, yeah, and I will keep you guys posted. Um, I started working on a YouTube video. I have no clue when that'll be out. When I say I'm working on like a YouTube video, I mean like something with like a little more pizzazz, a little more oomph to it. Something like that's scripted, almost kind of like in a Scott the Woz adjacent style, but something that I still feel like is pretty uniquely me. I don't know. I'm working on that. We'll see where that goes. I can't swear it'll come out anytime soon because it's kind of just the side project to my side projects. It's like not something I'm putting a ton of time into, but I'm working on that, and I'll see where that goes. Like I said, I've been working on well wishing. I've been working on. In fact, that's actually what I'm gonna do after this. I'm gonna work on my website because I think a lot of this stuff is gonna be hosted on my website. I'll probably even have a little like YouTube section to the website. Um, so yeah, that's kind of like the core. I don't know. I should go on my website. Um, but yeah, and hopefully I would kind of going back to that little schedule idea. I would like to I would like to start like uploading art maybe once a week. Just so I do like a complete finished drawing because I've noticed I don't draw as much as I would like, and I'm hoping that pressure to get stuff out might help me a lot. I've been doing drawing for like well wishing, but I haven't like done a lot outside of that. Even then, I've done a ton for well wishing, because it's such a big project, and like I said, I need that. I need that like the schedule, and since I'm doing a lot now, it's hard to create the schedule. It's hard to like get into that fully when I don't know what that's even going to look like. And I'm doing all this background work, and I haven't even released anything outside of a few sketches on Instagram and vaguely alluding to it on Blue Sky. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, goal into summer. I would like to have it out. I would like to have it out sometime next month. I just can't swear if that's possible. I would love to have it out into this month, and I could do it. Um, like I definitely could. It's just a matter of will I. So, um, but yeah, that's enough rambling here. I'll end the video, and yeah, I don't know, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.